Don't lose your power, ever. Don't lose your power, ever. Okay?
Everything doesn't come together until you have a chance to talk, get into the reset, and figure out where you need to go from there. You can't just listen to her and we weren't programmed to just listen.
It's not even that. It's understanding. Let's use something simple like health, okay? Kathryn has said forever that she values health, that she needs somebody to go. So there's straight up leadership there, right? Easy example. If I listen to her and I make sure that I work out and I make sure that I'm consistent, then she'll want to eat better. She'll want to work out. She'll want to do her things. It's just easier, okay? But there's so much more there. If you're living day-to-day life, which is normal, okay? When did I get a dad bod? After losing a 7-figure gym? Working 22 hours a day. What's my reaction? Well, I'm going to have to put the gym on the hold for now so that I can focus on rebuilding my life because I lost my home, my vehicles. We lost all of our stuff. And now, what else? Okay, so I've listened to her, that's great, but I have zero idea how not to be defensive because I'm about to defend myself for needing to rebuild my life. And the fact that I don't sleep anymore, the fact that how do I feel? This sucks. I don't get to see my family very much. I'm working 22 hours a day, even if I'm working from home. This sucks. Okay, cool. Now, let's add on some more shit. Well, I don't have communication skills, so I can't even communicate how shitty I feel effectively, right? You know, I could listen to my wife all the fuck I want, and all I'm going to do is happy wife, happy life, and not know how to process any of that. And worse, neither did she. Because neither of us had the skills. And so now you're sweeping shit under the rug, trying to get along, to make everything okay, instead of just going, man, there was also a scheduling issue there. I have to figure out how to balance time better, which is what I talked about with Cher the other day, right? There's all these other things. And we're like, I should have listened to my wife. Dude, she didn't have the plan to make 7 figures again. She suggested I start teaching men what I've been learning, what I had learned, how I saved my marriage. But he didn't have a plan. So I could have listened to my wife. There's another example, which I did. Became a men's coach. I still had to figure it out. I could have twiddled my thumbs waiting to listen. Right? So don't discredit what you can learn. But man, there's so much more that goes into it, which is what you said, Bill. The reset covers all of these things. Then we can build. Right? It's foundational.
Right. Mm-hmm. That was kind of just, I just wanted to throw that in there at the beginning. And yeah, that you're gonna get that. I mean, you're gonna see her value, but you can't see it from her. You can't see it from her point because you're not programmed to do that. And it just seems like everything that builds on during the time that you're tearing each other down.
Guys, even when you're good at this, Kathryn and I are incredible now. I brought to her attention the other day, because we've had like 3 months of dealing with, well, I guess that's September 15th when we moved in our new place, of having a really hard time getting her on social media with me, which has been the whole plan, okay? It's very frustrating for me, because it changes everything for talking to new men when they see us interacting, right? It also inspires many women to take responsibility for themselves, right? So there's twofold there. It's really important for the long-term goal of disrupting divorce, okay? I'm frustrated with it. I communicate that frustration when we have the kids in the new year here into 3 times a week, all kids are gone, okay? I'm trying to organize the calendar so it's consistent every single week. And it was frustrating for her. She felt bad because she knows social media hasn't been going. She knows that it's been a struggle, and right away wanted to get defensive, right? You talked about programming. That's why I'm bringing this up. She can come back in a few minutes later and go, shit, I'm sorry. And we get the calendar out and we make a plan, okay? This is the same sort of thing. She can listen to me. No, it's not that. So she has to then think about the other things, the other impact, all these other things that need to be played into it so that we can make that plan, right? Without the skills, you're literally going, okay, I'll be on camera, and that's why it doesn't happen, right? So hopefully you've had enough examples here where you can understand. It's important to listen, but almost always, even if your wife is a Kathryn and knows everything, there's still going to be issues. I have mine too, right? I could have been a little softer in my approach to why we need a calendar, right? So when you can understand that, you can come back together and you can figure this out. But in the meantime, right now, you've got to set the tone.
I just want to touch on listening for 60 seconds.
Sure,
According
man.
to the dictionary, it is to hear something with thoughtful attention and to give consideration. It does not mean obedience. Nice guys fuck this up all the time.
That's absolutely true. It's absolutely true. Listening is really understanding. Go back to the empathy that you talked about. Just retaining the information so that not you know what to say next, so that you understand. That's it. And nice guys fuck it up because we use it as information. I'll give you, everybody knows my favorite example. Ooh, I really like that underwear. I wore it 7 days fucking straight. Just wanted her to want me so bad. Well, she thinks I'm sexy in this underwear. I'm going to fucking wear it every day. Don't lose your power, ever. Don't lose your power, ever. Okay?